Welcome to AutoLab Media. My name is Matt, and we're here at the New York International Auto Show taking a first look at the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe. The redesigned Santa Fe does take a lot of notes from other car companies. It feels like a sense of imposter syndrome, but yet it's unique to itself. It does look a lot like a Land Rover Defender, but it still looks really nice. And take note to this, because you'll see this H kind of symboled all the way throughout the car, obviously because it's Hyundai. And obviously this whole redesigned front end does take notes of their other cars, where you have this light bar that goes all the way across the top and an enormous grille kind of designed for this car. And this is the calligraphy trim, so it is kind of one of their higher trims, and this paint color is kind of specific to it. You have two, a silver and a bronze, and it's this nice matte metallic feel that does look really nice in person. Hopefully it looks good on camera as well. Now, because this car is designed to kind of be a luxury off-roader, you do have a lot of nice features in here, like this handle up here that allows you to kind of get in and grab and step up to the top of the car so you can, rack like a kayak or different things like that. So it makes it all very nice and easy to get into. So moving on to the interior, we can see that they have really kind of taken a step up to more so kind of a luxurious design with a two-tone interior that you can see kind of here on the steering wheel with like an off-white and a really nice army green. Hopefully that shows up well on camera. But again, looking at the cues on the inside, you can see the H kind of elongated here on the interior as well. But, moving on to more so kind of luxury features, we can see that we have pretty much two giant 10-inch touchscreens, one for your gauge cluster and one for your infotainment. And this is Hyundai's new infotainment system, where you actually have wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so you don't need to connect it anymore. It was actually debuted on this car for the 2024 year. And then kind of moving down here, they did away with kind of that dual kind of toggle switch for the volume and the climate. So you have separated switches for the volume as well as climate, and then two wireless chargers here that you can use for your phone. But it is worth noting that on lower trims that the right one is just kind of a fancy pad to put your phone. And there is plenty of storage in here. You have a kind of nice little bucket that you can open from the front and the back, and then you have plenty of storage under here that you can kind of just throw all of the receipts and stuff that you're just gonna get from the drive-thru anyways. But let's go ahead and move on to the back. Now, this being the calligraphy trim, you do have some other nice options. Like, you do have captain seats here. This is one of the trims with only 6 seats, where other models will have 7. 3 being here and then 2 in the back, because this does have the third row. The Santa Fe kind of went through this weird phase where it was a 2-row, then a 3-row, and a 2-row, but now they are all 3 rows across every single trim. And moving on to some more nice features, we do have 2 individual sunroofs, one for the front drivers, which even though they can't really see, and then one for the rear passengers, which is actually quite nice. And more H's all over the car. You can see more of those H styling lines because we did want to come back here to show you the third row with this automatic liftgate with these taillights that are on them. And you do have a third row that kind of folds down nice and easy. It isn't automatic, but it does make it nice and easy to be able to drop it. And you do have buttons here to drop the second and the third row. You even get more features like a heads-up display and heated seats for both the front and the second row, and you even get ventilated seats in the front, and you get 3-zone climate control for both the front, middle rows, and the rear. Thanks for watching the New York International first look at the Santa Fe.